Hi, I'm Sandra from Sandra Swan Coaching. So today I'm talking about gathering your resources. The first resource that you have available to you is your CV. It's probably one of the most powerful, especially if you're job hunting in a traditional setting, as it were, rather than going self-employed. You really want to get unprecious about your CV, and what I mean is we often get very attached to things that we've written on our CV, and so a good question to ask yourself is, so what? You know, so what that I worked for this company and did these things for them? What exactly is it that I want to get across to you as a potential employer, and why is that relevant? So ask yourself the so what question, and if you can't find yourself being that objective, I really suggest anyway that you get someone else that can be, who you don't mind receiving, you know, a good level of critique around your CV from, because it's really important that you don't get too attached to the information that's on there. Agencies, lots of agencies about, and if possible I'd suggest that you get a recommendation for any agencies that you go with, and if you can't, then if you can visit them face to face, that's great, and if not, over the phone. Get a good feeling from them, and if you don't get a good feeling from them, don't work with them. You might want to check out an accountant, especially if you're going self-employed. You want to think about whether or not you can go for partnership or sole trader or limited company. Those sorts of information are often available free in a first interview with an accountant, so I suggest that you have a look around and find somebody that's prepared to do that. And LinkedIn's a great resource for anybody that's job seeking, or even those of you thinking about self-employment. If you haven't got a profile on LinkedIn, get one. If you don't know how to do it, then just log into LinkedIn, register, and check out some people's profiles, especially if you know them and you respect them. If they're on there, have a look through, see what you like about their profile, what you don't like about it, and follow suit. You can always edit the information afterwards. Once you've got it up there, it's changeable, you don't need to keep it the same. So it's a great resource, and one that I really recommend you have a think about doing. And lastly, visiting an IFA, an independent financial advisor. You know, career change is a challenging time, and you want to know what resources you have available to you, especially in terms of your assets. And often, you know, the pensions that we took out 30 years ago, we don't know much about them. You know, we've kept the statements coming in every year, but other than that, we haven't really delved into them. So it's important that you just get a reflection of where you're at and what's going on with your assets. So that's all for this tip. Next time I'm going to be talking about work values. Take care, speak to you soon.